Patrick, just I guess what for you made the desire to get in the portal, but then kind of land at Ole Miss?
Come to Ole Miss, it was the culture of Ole Miss. And then I really like Coach Garrison. There's a lot of pros in this facility, so we're all working towards a goal. We all know what we want, and it's to get to the next level. And then just the O-line room, we got a bunch of really good guys.
We haven't really gotten to ask anybody this, but you kind of make this unique situation. You went against that defensive line last year that's got a lot of NFL caliber. What was it like playing in a game against that front four?
It was interesting. They're very explosive, strong. That was one of the best defenses that we played all year. I mean, the stuff that they did, you couldn't really figure them out. They always had a blitz or some sort of stem, some sort of movement. So it was fun.
Did you and Luke kind of talk? Was there a plan to kind of go, or did y'all just kind of have to end up at the same place?
We didn't really have a plan to come to the same place. We were looking at similar schools, keeping in touch throughout the process. And then when I committed here, I knew he was coming on the visit. So I was like, awesome. Let me know if you have any questions or anything. I can help you out. And then he called me, I think it was that night. He's like, hey, man, I'm going to come here. And I was like, no way. We can get this thing rolling.
You kind of had some rehab stuff and some injury stuff in Fayetteville. Just how are you feeling? How's this camp gone so far for you?
I feel great. My injuries feel good. I've been really focusing on them and trying to get myself in good positions to where I don't hurt or anything. But the spring ball's been going great. No issues.
Saw you play a bit of center too. Know you play guard. How do you feel at that center spot so far, though?
I feel great at center. I played center a little bit at Arkansas. I played center against Ole Miss my sophomore year, so I'm pretty comfortable in the position, and it definitely helped me learn the offense a lot better, just because you have command of the O-line and where the points are going, so definitely.
Patrick, what are your initial impressions on freshman Devin Harper?
Devin Harper, he can play. He's a dude. He's got a beautiful pass set. He's super aggressive, super physical in the run game. He's going to be a good player.
What's your initial kind of takeaways or impression of Austin so far, quarterback?
Austin, kind of the same. He's a natural leader. He commands the offense, commands the room, but he's got a way to do it, where he's not this big head figure. He's also your friend, but at moments when he needs to step in and whip the room into shape, he's definitely got it. And he could throw the ball really well. So
I know it's early and it's just the spring, but how good do you think this offensive line can be?
I think this offensive line can be great. We got a bunch of great pieces. We're getting a bunch of young guys reps right now. But I think once we put it all together, then we could be something really special.
As an older guy coming to a new place, just, I guess, how have you found yourself fitting in maybe as a leader? Or are you more of a lead by example or vocal kind of guy?
I'd say I'm more lead by example. I like to be friends with the guys in the room, and I know when they see me working, they see me at practice, then that kind of pushes the lead by example. But the O-line room's been great, really.
Yeah, I kind of get curious about that stuff. Like, anyone on the roster jump out as someone that you've built a especially strong friendship with? I know you haven't been here super long, but anyone besides the Arkansas guys that you're gelling with?
Definitely the Arkansas guys. Really, just the O-line unit, people like Bryson Sanders, John Wayne, Diego, really everybody, PJ Wilkins, a couple of transfers with me. But, I feel like we got a great bond already, so.
Speaking of Sanders, he's going into his third year. Just what have you seen from him, and what do you like about him at center?
I think he's a good center. He really commands. He lets us know where we're going with the spots, and then he gets the job done. He's aggressive. He's physical. He's what you need in an offensive lineman.
I guess it's nice to also be here with Jalen as well. So y'all kind of three of y'all are back together.
The three of us. Jalen, he's going to be a great player, man. I'm really excited to see what he can do. Sweet, for sure. Thanks.